He will come straight. Look, you lay home to him. Tell him that his pranks have been too much to bear with, and that his grace has screened and stood between much heat and him. I'll silence me even here. Pray you be round with him.
Mother! Mother! Mother!
I warrant you, fear me not. Withdraw, I hear him coming.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer me with an idle tongue?
Go you question with your wicked tongue.
Why? How now, Hamlet?
What's the matter?
Have you forgot me?
No, by the root not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and it were not so. You are my mother!
Nay, then I'll set those of you that can speak.
Come and sit you down, you shall not budge. Not up until I have set up a glass, where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt murder me? Help!
What ho? Help! What now? A rat? That bird cat dead! Oh! I am slain.
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it a king?
What a rash and bloody deed is this?
A bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry his brother.
As kill a king?
Aye, 'twas my word. Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better, take thy fortune. Thou find'st to be too busy is some danger. Live wringing of your hands, peace, sit you down, and let me reign in your heart. For so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff, if damn custom have not breasted so, that it is a proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done, that thou darest wag thy tongue, in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as Dicer's oaths. Oh, such a deed as from the body of contraction plucks the very soul, and sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's faith doth glow over this solity and compound mass with friskful visage. As against the doom, is thought sick of an act.
What act that roars so loud and thunder in the index?
Look here upon this picture on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See, what a grace was seated on this brow. Hyperion curls, the front of Jove himself, an eye like Mars to threaten and command, a station like a herald Mercury, new lighted on a heaven-kissing hill, a combination and a form indeed, where every god did seem to set his seal, to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look you now, what follows. Here is your husband, like a midget ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age the heyday in the blood is tame, it's humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Since you're sure you have else, could you have not have motion? But sure that sense is apoplexed, for madness would not err, nor sense to ecstasy was nowhere so thrilled. But it reserved some quantity of choice to serve in such a difference. What devil wants that thus hath consent you at hoodment blind? Ears without hands or eyes, smelling sans all, or but a sickly part of one true sense could not so mope. Oh shame, where's thy blush, rebellious hell? If thou canst mutiny in the matron's bones, to flaming youth let virtue be as wax, and melts in her own fire. Proclaim no shame, when the compulsive adorer gives the charge, since frost itself as actively doth burn the reason's pander's will.
Oh, Hamlet, Speak no more. Thou turns my eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and granite spots, as will not leave their tint.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an insane bed, steeped in corruption, honeying and making love over the nasty stuff.
Oh, speak to me no more. These words like dagger enter in my ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that is not 20th part of thee, of your presented lord, a vice of kings, a cutpurse of the empire and the rule, that from a shelf the precious diadem stole, and put it in his pocket.
No more!
A king of shreds and patches. Save me and hovered with me with your wings. You heavenly guards, what would your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
Do not come your tardy son to chide, that last in time and passion lets go by. The important acting of your dread command, oh say!
Do not forget, this is visitation, is but not what thy almost burnt purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her fighting soul. Concile in weakest body's strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you that you do bend your eyes on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse? Fold at your eyes, your spirits wildly peep, and as the sleeping soldiers in the alarm, your bended hair like life in excrements, start up and stands on end, O gentle sun, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper. Sprinkle cool patience, whereon do you look?
On him! On him! Look you! How pale he glares! His form and cause conjoined, practicing to stones, will make him capable. Do not look upon me, lest with this piteous action you convent my stem effects. Then what I have to do will want true color, tears perchance for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all, yet all that is I see.
Nor did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you there! Look how it steals away. My father in his habit as he lived. Look where he goes, even now, out of the portal.
This the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation ecstasy is very cunning in.
Ecstasy? My pulse as your does temporarily keep time and makes as healthful music. It is not madness that I have uttered. Bring me to the test, and I the matter will reward, which madness would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not that flattering auction to your soul, that not your trespass, but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the accursed place, while this rank corruption, minding all within, infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven, repent what's past, avoid is to come, and do not spread the compost of the weeds, to make them rancor. Forgive me this my virtue, for in the fatness of this pursued times, virtue itself of vice must pardon beg. Yeah. Curb and woo for live to do him good.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twine.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and live the purer with the other half. Good night, but go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have not. That monster custom who all sense doth eat, of habits devil is angel yet in this, that to the use of action fair and good. He likewise gives a frock or livery, that aptly is put on, refrain tonight, and that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next absence, the next more easy. For use almost can change the stamp of nature, and either vain or devil throw him out the wondrous potency. Once more, good night, and when you are desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing beg of you. For this same Lord, I do repent, but heaven hath pleased me so, to punish me with this and this with me, that I must be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him and will answer well, the death I gave him. So again, good night, I must be cruel only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remain behind. One word more, good lady.
What shall I do?
Not this by no means that I bid you do. Let the blow king tempt you again to bed. Pinch Watson on your cheek. call you his mouse, and let him for a pair of reeky kisses, or patting you in the neck for with his damp fingers. Make it to ravel this matter out, that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft. 'Twere good you let him know, for who that's about a queen fair, sober, wise, would from a patter, from a bat a gib, such dear concerning hide. What would do so? No, in despite of sense and secrecy. Unpeg the basket on the housetop. Let the birds fly, and like the famous ape, to try conclusions, in the basket creep, and break your own neck down.
Be thou assured if words be made of breath, and breath of life. I have no life to breathe, what thou hast said to me.
I must to England, you know that?
Alack, I have forgot, this so concluded on.
There is a letter sealed, and my 2 schoolfellows, whom I will trust as I will adders fand. They bear the mandate. They must sweep my way and marshal me to knavery. Let it work, for this the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard, and shall go hard. But I will delve 1 yard below their minds, and blow them at the moon. Oh, this most sweet, when in one line 2 crests directly meet. This man shall set me packing. I'll lug the guards into the neighbor room. Mother, good night. Indeed, the counselor is now most still, most secret, and most grave, who was in life a foolish pattering knave. Come, sir, to draw toward an end with you. Good night, mother.